JJ, Mona, this week has been a controversial one. There have been teams complaining about the scoring. There have been teams accusing other team owners of giving their players anabolic steroids, and a team is also threatening to leave the league. These issues will be addressed right here, right now. Let's begin with the scores though. We'll begin in Erlanger, where the lowest recorded score this year took place. 34 points is what the fake Chowsers managed to put up this week. Crack Babies are just loving that. They put up 83 and get their second straight win and are now 3-4, as well as the Chowsers, FC Dom EFC Pwned. The second lowest recorded score this year, 43, put up by the Newport Nichols. That's not going to be enough to beat anyone, let alone the one-man Wolfpack, 73-43 the final there. Nichols fall to 1-6, Wolfpack to 6-1. Roid Rage also looking to get to 6-1. They're on the east side playing the underdogs. Underdogs QB Ben Roethlisberger puts up 40, but with Roid Rage having 3 players putting up 20 plus points, 122 looks better than 89, Roid Rage 6-1, Underdogs 3-4. With Roid Rage putting up 122 points this week, they now have a combined total 844 in the league this year. That being said, many teams have been arising questions, particularly about Roid Rage giving their players anabolic steroids. This statement was released Wednesday by Dan Townsend, the owner of Roid Rage.
And I quote, "These accusations are preposterous. Just another example of the media trying to create a distraction for my team. My offensive linemen are all diabetic, and aside from the prescribed medication, this is a drug-free team. Exploited, deleted, you all very much." End quote.
And we will be following that story as the league rolls on. Motherfucking Big D, hosting Uncle Finkel's Mustache Rides, down 15 going into Monday night, with still Joe Flacco to play. If you happened to catch the Monday night game, you knew it was a god-awful one, not only for both teams, but for both quarterbacks. Joe Flacco manages only to put up 10 points, and motherfucking Big D fall hard, 123 to 118. MTP award goes to Uncle Finkel's Mustache Rides. Shuck yourself, down 92 to 36 coming into Monday night versus Screw Some Goats. Still with 4 players left though. Let's run through them. Maurice Jones-Drew, 4 points. Anquan Bolden, 10 points. Ravens defense, 11 points. And Billy Cundiff, 1 lousy points. Do the math and it all adds up to a loss. 92 to 62. Shuck yourself have lost 3 straight. And the final game of the week, in Sandusky, the Waterheads host the Lawrence of Florence. And indeed, in this game, we had, boom, Beast of the Week. Drew Brees puts up 5 TDs, 325 yards, and 46 total points. This, however, was not enough help for the Waterheads, as 6 of the Lawrence players had double digits and get the win, 109 to 89. After the game come Tuesday, this was tweeted by Waterheads owner Ryan Gavin with his discontent of not just the loss, but the overall outcome thus far of the league.
And I quote, "I've lost 2 weeks by 6 points. I have one of the highest total points. This league sucks. If I lose this week, I'm just gonna start trading my good players to people that play the Flowtown Crack Babies." End quote.
Soon after this was tweeted, Flowtown Crack Babies came out with this tweet.
And I quote,
"Well, we now know why they are called the Waterheads. Many, many tears, followed by drool, as well as a snotty nose. Might as well call them the Sandusky Crybabies."
End quote.
And I could not agree more. And now let's get to the standings. Earth's a bit shaken up. Uncle Finkel's Mustache Ride still atop now at 4-3. Crack Babies move a spot up, now tied with Underdogs at 3-4. And the Newport Nichols in the trenches at 1-6. In the fire pit, Roid Rage and one-man Wolfpack still battling it out at 6-1. Screw Some Goats at 4-3, and the Waterheads now 4 games back at 2-5. And blowing in the wind, the Lawrence of Florence now breaking away from the consistency of the division. They stand out at 4-3, everyone else a game back at 3-4. In week 8, I tell you what, we got some pretty evenly matched games here. And with the beef a-flowing, the scandals a-scribbling, the league's just getting straight dirty. Let's start in Flowtown. The Crack Babies are hosting the one-man Wolfpack. Wolfpack with a definite advantage here. They've won their previous 5 games. Roid Rage, yet another challenge this week as they face the Florence Lawrence. Erlanger Fake Chowsers play the Uncle Finkel's mustache ride for the second time this year. This time it's at Uncle Finkel's place. Last time, however, the Fake Chowsers straight dominated. The 1 and 6 Nickels go to Sandusky to play a merely less pathetic Waterheads at 2 and 5. Hopefully there will be no tears after this battle of the busts. Squirts my goats and Shuck Yourself playing each other for the second straight week. Shuck Yourself looking for revenge on the road as Scroats had just beaten them on their home turf. Should be a heck of a grudge match. And the game of the week. Eastside Underdogs coming off the loss go to motherfucking Big D's place where they've lost their last 2. Both teams are 3 and 4 and someone's got to get back to 500. Who's it gonna be? Well, we're all just gonna have to wait and see. The poll this week, since it's been a debate all year, we're gonna let the league make the decision. How should fumbles be recorded? Choice A, every fumble counts as -2 points. Every fumble lost, another -2 point. Choice B, every fumble counts as -2, be it lost or not lost. Or choice C, only fumbles lost count as -2 points. So log on and vote. The results, if made by this Saturday, the rules will be changed for Sunday's battle. That's all for this week. Tune in next week to see how all the drama unfolds. Peace.